Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here, Thursday the 12th of July. Thanks again for watching. Now, I always repeat this message every day, but the site's kept free of charge by you coming back and watching regularly and using the charts and the forecasts that are produced on the site too. By being able to show the adverts, it means that it generates revenue for us, and that's what keeps the site free of charge. The more adverts we can show and use, the more revenue it generates, and we keep the site free of charge as well. So we are looking still at an improvement of sorts as we get through towards the end of July, but causing some problems. It's not as straightforward as I was hoping it would be. We're not getting a lot of backup from the models at the moment, but fingers crossed, I'm still fairly confident that we should see this improvement taking place. This is the chart for today. This is the frontal chart for 12 o'clock this afternoon. Low pressure, complex area of low pressure across southern Ireland, fronts extending from the low, and you can see these heavy outbreaks of rain spreading across southern parts of the country. You'll notice that we drive further north. Yes, there's a few showers around across northern and eastern parts of Scotland, but it is generally dry there. Now, frontal chart for tomorrow shows the low across Ireland and across the central parts of the country. This occluded front bringing some heavy periods of rain across Ireland, Wales, parts of the Midlands and East Anglia as well, and there'll be some heavy rain tonight, I think, in these areas. Across Scotland, it's more a case of showers again for the north and the east, and some torrential showers developing through Friday afternoon, I think, through more southern areas. Saturday's frontal chart shows the low still down to the south, but the flow going more northwesterly look. So I think we'll lose the rain eventually through Saturday, but to be replaced by showers during the course of the day. For Sunday, well, things look a little bit better with a ridge of high pressure building in. This little front across East Anglia bringing some showers early in the day, but they'll clear. And then for most, this ridge building in bringing drier conditions. Okay, I just wanted to show you the rainfall. As I mentioned, some heavy periods of rain coming in. Let me just show you the rainfall forecast. You can get this by going to weather charts at the page that you're on now. Coming down the left hand side under GFS operational, we've got UK rain. Now this is the rainfall they're expecting over the course of this afternoon. This is 4 o'clock this afternoon. Notice this heavy rain, look, across southern parts of Wales, moving in, look, going through southern parts of England. By 6 o'clock this evening, it's across much of Ireland, through the southern half of Wales, through southern England as well. Some really quite hefty bursts of rain coming through. By 9 o'clock this evening, we've seen the heaviest of the rain transferring into the Midlands. Now then, because the ground is so wet at the moment, anything more than sort of 5 millimetres of rain is going to be leading to local flooding and causing problems. So I think we really do have to realistically think of the chance of some localised flooding through the course of this evening as this rain moves through, particularly across the Midlands, parts of Wales and southern England. You'll notice how during the course of the night that heavy rain then clears away steadily towards the east, although we stay pretty wet through the Midlands, Wales and southern parts of Ireland, and that's the way that we stay into tomorrow too, with this line of rain. Look, you can see it lying through here, the northern Midlands, Wales into southern Ireland. I think heavy showers developing to the south, some showers to the north as well, some really torrential showers going across southern England tomorrow afternoon, I think, and some thunderstorms as well. But I just wanted to highlight to you how heavy that rain could be during the course of night. Now, I mentioned at the beginning there about the improvement that we're expecting. Well, this is from the Ensemble model. The Ensemble is one of the more optimistic models just at the moment. Others aren't quite so optimistic with building the area of high pressure in, but this is how the Ensemble sees it. This is the forecast for London. Maximum temperatures are the red lines here, and notice how once we get past about the 20th, temperatures beginning to rise. Also notice how high rainfall figures at first, but notice how these then tail off from about the 20th onwards with this general rise in temperature. So the theme is still there of this increase in temperature and better conditions after the 20th of the month. Okay, so let's show you some charts of how things are to be over the coming days. When I can find them, where are the right charts I want to show? So many charts, there we go. So this is what I want to show. This is the Ensemble model, and this is how things look as we head into the weekend. So we've got rain spreading across southern parts of the country during the course of today. That's midnight tonight. Look, low pressure across Ireland with rain, this heavy rain through the Midlands and southern parts of England by then. Pretty breezy down towards the south too. These are southwesterlies at a force 5 or 6 coming up through the channel. Through the course of Friday, we'll find the winds again as a west-southwesterly force 4 or 5 through the channel, but showers developing across many parts of England, Wales and the southern parts of Ireland during the course of the day, some of them being quite heavy. More persistent rain across the central and northern Midlands, Wales and southern Ireland too. Less showers for the north across northern and eastern parts of Scotland, but we're still in this unsettled flow. Through into Saturday, we'll find conditions gradually improving from the west. Now, there will be some showers across more southern parts of the country, some of them quite heavy at times. And I had a message on the WeatherWeb website, so you'll probably see that under the comments on yesterday's video, where Lee Gallagher was saying that there is a Royal Ocean Racing Club yacht race to San Marlo during the course of this weekend, and wanted to know if they're westerly winds. Well, Lee, it looks as if their westerly is around a force 4 to 5 through the channel during the course of the weekend, turning more west-northwesterly on Sunday. As we go through overnight into Saturday, so we're going to find again still some showers around to the south, but the good news is that during Sunday we get this little ridge of high pressure built in. That'll clear away the showers from southeastern parts of England during Sunday morning, and then for most of us, Sunday looks to be the pick of the weekend. It looks a good day, good spells of sunshine around, and it should be staying dry too, so I'm hopeful this little ridge will do us a favour on Sunday and bring us a fine spell of weather. Into Monday, the ridge builds through. Now, I think this basically is a front that's coming into western Scotland and Ireland. It'll bring low cloud outbreaks of drizzle through western Scotland, northwest England, western parts of Wales and much of Ireland. But many eastern and southern parts of the country should stay dry. And look, we haven't seen that for a while. High pressure in the Bay of Biscay, so it should keep southern and southeastern areas dry. As we head in towards Tuesday, so this is getting into the 17th, the ridge is still there, but I do think this is quite moist air, so I think we'll find some low cloud and some mist and perhaps some fog patches affecting the western channel, certainly up western coast of southwest England, Wales, and more persistent rain coming into western Scotland and western parts of Ireland. Dry for the east and the south though, and becoming warmer too. Overnight into Wednesday, so we'll find more persistent rain affecting northern parts of the country, particularly northern England. Could be some heavy bursts of rain across northwest England, an inch or so of rain there, and rain spreading into Wales, Ireland, southwest England and the rest of Scotland too. Drier in the far southeast, but I think there we will find bits and pieces of rain moving in as we get in towards the day on Thursday, and the low pressure then clears eastwards, and watch what happens during Thursday as that low goes through. The winds come more into the north or the northwest, so we are going to be finding again a showery day. I think some pretty hefty showers around at times, particularly down these eastern coasts. Now look, another ridge building towards the west. That will be making its way eastwards as we head in towards the 20th, so getting into next Friday. This brings fair conditions for next Friday. Yes, front to the north and the west, and this is what I expected to happen with a jet stream developing across Scotland. So I do think that Scotland probably is still going to be facing outbreaks of rain into next weekend, as will Ireland, but to the south it's probably going to be dry. I wouldn't say completely dry, and I'm not saying this is going to be a fantastic spell of summery weather, but I do think that southern parts of England and Wales are going to become drier from the 20th onwards, and I think we'll find just some showers and some outbreaks of rain affecting northern and western Scotland, northwest England and also western parts of Wales. And then heading into the week after, well, look what happens to the high pressure. It builds into the south. We find finer conditions coming across much of England, Wales, southern Ireland. Western Scotland always troubled by lower cloud and drizzle, but it looks as if that warmer, drier, sunnier weather could be getting in and lasting towards the end of the month. Now, I have to put a message across this to you, a caveat, that this is not backed up by all models by any means. Some of them have the jet stream further south and have it through the country, keeping most of the country still unsettled. However, my feeling is the Ensemble may have this nailed. It may well be that the ridge built into the south, the southern half of the country, is definitely better for the last third of July. The northern half still staying unsettled at times, but I do think we're going to go into a period now of better weather. Yeah, of course I said that mid-July, didn't I? And look what happened. But this feels better. This looks better from the models. We're getting backup coming through from them. So I think we can keep our fingers crossed about that one. So hopefully that's been useful for you. I know there was lots of information there again, but there was lots to get across to you. Thanks again for watching. As always, the sites get free of charge by the adverts you see around the screen. So by coming back and visiting us regularly, by spreading the message to your friend and telling them about us, that's what keeps the site free of charge. So thanks for watching and keep the sun shining. Bye for now.